Some people use their past to decide who they get to be in the present. Yo, I get it. It makes sense. Your mind is attempting to keep you safe. It's protecting you. But it doesn't have to be like that. So today I'm going to give you 3 ways in which we do this, let our past dictate who we are right now, and 1 way to get rid of it fast. Your emotional pain, whether it be depression, grief, procrastination, whatever it looks like for you, is not happening because of the event that happened. It's occurring because of the way that your mind is processing that data. Your mind is doing exactly what it's supposed to. It's treating that event as if it's happening right now, so you feel that pain in real time. It doesn't have to be like that. What we want to do is update our processor with new information. That way, it's not using those past events to dictate how we feel and how we move in the present tense. One way this occurs is how we treat our memory. We treat our memory as if it's a forecast. Something happened once, and then we think it's going to happen again, and that's simply not true. Oh man, I got rejected from that job, so I'm always gonna get rejected. Oh man, that one time I did that thing on stream, I embarrassed myself, so I'm always gonna be embarrassed. These past moments seem like predictions, and then you start believing them, and then they start playing out in your life. So quick example in the creator land, let's say you went and you were about to post your short for the day, and you remember that the last one didn't do too well, and you start to let that feeling take over your body and cause anxiety, and you might not even post because of the way you feel in that moment. The next way this can show up for you is we treat moments as if they are our identity. And this one's sneaky because this one creeps up. Your mind labels a moment as something, and then you start relating and calling yourself that. I failed once or twice, so I'm a failure. I got cheated on once, so nobody wants me. I froze back then in the moment, so I'm the type of person who always freezes. And when it comes to creating, you never say that you're scared to post. You always say, I'm not ready yet. And if you say things like, I'm not consistent, then guess what? You're not consistent. Your mind is listening to you and treating whatever you say, whatever thoughts that are bringing up, as if it's happening right now. So if you say it with the power of the word, your brain accepts it. The third way this can show up for you, and this one is probably the biggest, your mind starts using old rules as if you need those to survive in today's day and age that are simply out of date. Don't speak up. Don't trust. Don't be seen. Don't try as hard. I'm sure at some point in life, those rules probably helped, but now they don't. They're only holding you back. So one way to change this is to update the rules that your mind is using to initiate feelings to get you to do something, because that's all your mind is doing. It's taking a situation, it's making feelings, so those feelings in turn get you to do something. What's the point of anxiety? To stop you from posting? Why? Because your brain thinks it's dangerous. So here's the shift. Instead of asking yourself, why am I this way? Start asking yourself, what is my mind trying to prevent me from doing? Because the processor, aka your mind, only runs these rules for one reason and one reason alone. It's trying to keep you safe. If you start using that lens to look at every situation where anxiety might pop up or where you're not being consistent with something you know in your mind and your heart that you want to be consistent with, start asking yourself, what is my mind trying to prevent me from doing? Why does it think it's keeping me safe right now? A whole world of knowledge will open up for you and you'll be able to stop things in its tracks. So do this with me. Let's start naming these patterns. Are you forecasting, using old data to predict what's going to happen in the future? Are you labeling? One time I was clumsy, so now I'm a clumsy person. Or are you following old rules that don't need to happen? Oh, I don't want to stick out in the crowd because if I'm the only one out there, I'm unsafe. I'm not with the group. Step 2 is to tell the truth in real time. So that was then, this is now. That is old data. I don't need that right now. This is a different situation and I'm feeling good about this. Or that rule does not apply to this situation. Step 3 is to tell yourself out loud when you're either recording or editing, whatever you may be doing in the creative state, tell yourself that your mind is only going to respond to things that are going to either help you create, make this task easier, or that is relevant to the task at hand. And then step 4 is to tell your mind that you're in the present by doing simple things like looking around your room and start naming things out loud. So if I was to do that, I would go monitor, 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 monitor. I have a lot of monitors. But start naming things out loud and feel your body in your chair or feel your feet on the ground. That is telling your mind that you are in present time and this is what you're experiencing right now. And boom, that's it. That'll bring you back to present, and it should get your mind into a better state to allow you to create more. And remember, the past is information. It does not mean that it's instruction. You can learn something without living inside it. You don't have to relive the pain that was caused. You learned a lesson and take that information and better yourself with it. And last but not least, you can remember something without obeying it. Everything that your mind gives you is not something that you should be following. So question yourself. Start asking yourself, why are you trying to prevent me from doing this right now? How are you trying to keep me safe? I promise you it will change your whole outlook on life. And if you want help shutting down those old rules fast, that's what I do here at Radiant Reflection. Book a session, leave me a comment below, and we'll get rid of those old thoughts so you can move forward in the present and keep creating the content that you know you want to. All right, I'll see you in the next one.